Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys what palettes I would specifically bring for whenever I go traveling. It's the summer months, you guys, and all I can think about is going on vacation and going somewhere and I just figured it'd be perfect for you guys who love to travel, who like to go somewhere, and have no idea what eyeshadow palettes to bring, if they have clunky ones, or this, and that. I'm going to go and give you guys my 3 rules when I'm picking out a palette. So let's just jump right into this video, and please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and also be sure to hit the little bell notification button, that way you guys can get notified when I upload, and also be sure to go and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, that way you guys, that way I know what to upload and what not to. So let's just jump right into this video. Okay, you guys, so before we go and get into those palettes, I'm going to go and tell you the 3 rules I like to follow. Now, I just want to say that now that I do YouTube videos, I don't really follow these rules as much because normally if I'm going to go on a trip, I'm probably going to go and take an eyeshadow palette that I want to go and try out to bring with me. That way I have an extended amount of time to be with the palette and not want to choose something else to work with. So I'm only strictly limiting this to eyeshadow palettes. I'm not doing bronzer, contour, whatever. I'm just doing eyeshadow palettes because I feel like they're the most bulky thing in your makeup bag. So I'm going to go and help you guys limit that. So the first thing I want to go and talk about is size. Size is the most important thing because you're not going to have an itty bitty little bag about yay big and then have to try and shove a huge Morphe palette in it, and then it just doesn't make sense. You want to make sure that it's very condensed, it's well small, and everything fits inside one bag. And you don't want to be carrying around a big clunky purse because 9 times out of 10 they're going to go and ask you to put it underneath the plane. At least they've done it to my mother when she had something that she knew she can carry underneath the plane. It's just a whole big story. But the second thing I want to talk to you guys about is packaging. Packaging is the most important thing because I am a little bit biased with my packaging. I do not like packaging where it's just an open cardboard, magnetic closure. I don't trust it. So I'll give you guys an example if I can. Here we go. I love Morphe, but I wouldn't trust this packaging on a plane because there's no closure that I know can, there's just a magnet, I just feel like if it's bumping around, something is going to go and pry it open, and then boom, the hard money that I spent to buying these palettes is ruined because something's going to happen to it. I don't trust magnetic closures at all. I don't think they're very travel friendly because just imagine you're in a plane, you go through turbulence, everything's jumbling around in your bag. All of a sudden, Miss Chocolate Soleil bronzer decides to go right in between it, and boom, your eyeshadow's completely ruined. That you spent your hard-earned money on it. That's not something you want on a vacation. So that's one thing I do. That's like a big thing for me. Another thing is mirror. Now, I do carry a mirror with me. I carry like a little handheld mirror. You've seen me use it, itty bitty. I do carry that around. I don't do a full face of makeup normally when I am there. This is pretty much as full face as I'm going to get. And I can use a little handheld mirror, like no bigger than a compact. So, I mean, a mirror is nice. But for those of you who do a full face, a full nice size mirror is key. So, I'm going to go and show you guys the palettes and why I chose them. Now, a lot of these palettes, some of them are more so a line of palettes, and some of them are specifically this palette. So, let's just jump right into those palettes. Now, we all know what kind of palettes we love to, makeup looks we love to do. So, that is pretty much, that's pretty much up to you. I'm saying if I were to travel, what I would take based on packaging, size, and mirror. Because a majority, if I have these palettes, I do like the color scheme in them. I'm not going to waste my money on something I don't like. So the first thing I would have to talk about is the Morphe 15N. Now, I'm not talking about the Morphe with the cardboard packaging. I'm talking about the sturdy, thick closure where I have to dig my nail in. And obviously the color scheme is beautiful, but they also have a nice, very decent sized mirror. Like, this mirror is huge. Sorry to blind you guys, but the mirror size is huge. So And the packaging is very, very sturdy. I can't really imagine any, like, even I have trouble opening this. And it has a click closure. That is a key thing for me, is a click closure. Absolutely perfection. I don't really see anything happening to it if it does have a click closure. Magnetic closure is just a little scary. A little scary. So I'd pretty much only talk about the new Morphe packaging formula. Packaging, whatever you want to call it. The one with the harder case, with the mirror, that is more of a travel friendly. That way you don't have to worry about it. Hell, if you want to keep the box on it, perfect. But it does have a lot of variations of makeup looks if I wanted to create something. It has everything I need, to crease colors, to matte shades, to shimmer shades. It has everything, so that is like a no-brainer, really. So I would definitely take this on a trip with me if I was going to my Nana's house to really, if I can just bring one thing. And it's besides, my makeup purse, here, I'll show you guys. This is the size of my makeup purse. This is what I like to bring with me on trips. Oh, sorry, guys. That's what I like to bring with me on trips because I know that if I need to, I can just go and shove my purse in there, like my actual purse, and I can shove a little odds and end things, and everything fits, so I don't have to really worry about it. If I want to take a Morphe palette, I like the normal, traditional, like one of these palettes, I probably could, but for the sake of the packaging, I probably wouldn't. Unless, now this goes into the next thing I got to talk about. I would definitely take the Too Faced, or just the Too Faced chocolate, peach, whatever line. This line, not just the peach, but the chocolate bar, the semi-sweet, whatever. I would take these as well because 9 times out of 10, oh, it smells amazing. Anyways, 9 times out of 10 with this kind of packaging, I like to keep the cardboard. For some reason, it's just like I guess it's like a luxury thing. I don't know. It makes me feel more luxurious if I have the cardboard packaging. Now, Morphe, it's so bulky and big that I just wind up tossing it or I lose it. For some reason, I always wind up losing Morphe cardboard than I do this because I don't know. But anyways, now this has a magnetic closure. Don't like it. Not very fond of it, but I would take it along with me as long as I have the cardboard for it. I have no issues with taking it as long as it has cardboard. It has a okay size mirror. Now, I wouldn't think it's the most perfect thing, but I would be able to use it to, go and do my eye look or just be able to like see certain things like my highlight, I could see that, and my lip color. I'd be able to see that stuff with the mirror, and plus I already do have a little small handheld. But for you guys who need the big mirror, this wouldn't be that much for you guys. I'm just going to say it, this wouldn't be the ideal thing to take if you don't have a mirror as well. Or if you think this mirror is too small, I mean, hell, even take this little packaging thing off. I'm sure you could. Then you'd have a decent sized mirror. Now, this side, I have the Hard Candy Lookbook Pro. It's an all matte palette. I really would recommend something like this because of the packaging. Now, you're not going to get this thing open. There's a button to press. That is the only way to open it. Now, I will say the mirror is itty bitty. I mean, it's small. But I can do my eye makeup, and 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to do a full face like this. So this would be perfect for me. Like, I could work with this. Now, I do like how it has the little space for brushes. If, you're not going to bring your whole brush set with you. Honestly, I'm probably only going to bring like 2 brushes if I ever go anywhere. So I'll have 1 brush here, and maybe another brush floating around in my back of my purse, and then I'm good. But this palette is the perfect size. It's not too thick and bulky. I can just shove it in my makeup bag because I have like the makeup bag that I like, the cheetah print makeup bag I have that goes into the purse, and then I have my other purse I have that I take with me everywhere, and I put that in there. So this would fit in the cheetah purse. That I can just lay that one straight on the bottom. I don't have to worry about it being jumbled and coming open. So I do think this packaging is beautiful. The mirror on the hand is not the best thing. It can be doable, but it just depends. I do think this is really good for travel, especially because it has everything you need. It has transitions. It has brow bone highlights. It's got your black. It has a black and has a, you know, the light shades for you guys. I think it'd be a perfect one. The thing I talk about is the Naked 3. Now, I would choose this one on the packaging, A+, especially because it's like you actually have to really kind of pull, well, you have to pull it to really open it. And it clicks close and everything's safe and sound. I don't have to worry about it too much. If I struggled opening it, it's going to be struggling to open, like just by itself through nature doing its thing. But I definitely give this packaging an A+. I would give the mirror size an A+. This is a decent sized mirror. I mean, it's better than the Too Faced, so I would recommend this over the Too Faced. Perfect. And if you did still have the brush, you could put just a nice brush in there. You can put a double-ended brush where you have your flat side and a blending side. That way you got everything you need. You just gotta keep a little switcheroo thing, the palette switcheroo, and that way you can easily just switch in between colors. That would be perfect. That would very limit on a lot of stuff that you need. But I think just the Naked line in general, I think it has everything you need. I wouldn't trust the Naked 1 because of the flimsy packaging. But I would trust the Naked 3, the Naked 2, and the Naked Heat, if you're into that kind of color. I would trust the Naked Basics and the Ultimate Basics because their packaging is just as sturdy, and the Naked Petite Heat, their packaging is just as sturdy. So I would also trust them as well. But you wouldn't have that specific room to hold one brush. So that it just depends on what you want. Like, if you would prefer carrying the Naked Basics, you're just going to have to put your brushes in something else. Or you can just carry the Naked to Heat or Smoky or whatever you have, and just keep one brush in here, a double-ended, and that's all you need. You just got to carry a little primer, and you're pretty much good to go. Now, I would also recommend, not just this one, but the Revolution, since now they're called Revolution, the Revolution Chocolate Bar line. Now, I love how small and thin it is. Some of them do have, I think they're now starting to revamp their formula. They are taking away this little brush section, at least on the palette that I ordered. They're taking that little section away, but they do have a very generous size mirror. I mean, that's huge. That is bigger than the Too Faced one, and that is definitely a lot bigger than the Naked 3. So it just depends. If you can find something that you like the Naked, the chocolate, if you like any of the chocolate bars from Makeup Revolution, I love their formula. I can do a whole video on their formula and everything like that. So I've actually traveled with this, not this specific one, but I've traveled with the I Heart Chocolate. It wasn't until I dropped it till the packaging busted. So just keep that in mind. The packaging isn't like, if you drop it, it's probably going to bust. But, you know, for being jumbled around on a plane, I think this packaging would be very, very secure. And it has everything you need. You can put your little brush here, double-ended. You have your nice matte colors to go and set your eyelid. You have some darker shades to go in the inner V. You do have some brow bone highlights. If you're as fair as I am, they wouldn't really be brow bone highlights, but you do have a very decent and nice size mirror. That way you can just set it like on a thing and you can do your makeup and you can see your whole face. So that is definitely ideal for people who do a full face of makeup. I definitely don't, so I definitely would recommend this one. Last but not least, we have the Tarte Tartelette line. Now, they don't have any room for a brush, and that's okay. If they don't have a room for a brush, they don't have room for a brush. You can just put it in like a little Ziploc bag. You can go ahead and put it in like a little makeup little bag. This size is the perfect size. Now, I can easily fit this. Here, I'll go and show you. This thing is like filled, but this is like my travel makeup bag. When I travel, when I'm going to my friend's house, or if I'm going to go and we're going to do makeup or whatever. I'm going to take these, shove them in there. Anyways, this would be the easiest thing to just, bloop, done. And I have my makeup bag completely like filled from whenever me and my best friend did our makeup together. So, I definitely think that, sorry, I'm just trying to close it. Oh boy. Alright, so So I definitely think that carrying around one of the Tartelets would be very good. I mean, if you don't have a separate little thing to carry around your brushes, you can get a Ziploc bag. I mean, that's just as good. It's not like the best thing, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Now, I definitely like all the shades. You have everything you need to complete a look. Everything you need. You have your brow bone, you have your darker shades, you have a very nice, decent size mirror. I mean, look at that mirror. That mirror is huge, and on top of that, this thing is going to stand up by its own. So if you're sitting there doing your makeup, just do, I can see my whole face just like this. Like, whole face just that far away. So this would be ideal if you don't have a lot of space. Like, you're just carrying around pretty much what I'm carrying around. If you're just carrying around something like this would be perfect for you guys. I mean, I can carry my Naked 3 in there too, but that takes up more room than this would, and it's very, very slim packaging, and it's sturdy. It clicks shut. You don't have to worry about it actually opening if I struggle to open it my damn self. This thing ain't gonna be opening for shit. Like, I'm just gonna throw it out there. You're not gonna open this thing. So I would definitely recommend that for travel. I think that is absolutely perfect. I mean, it just depends on what you want for an easy look. If you're looking for a nice smoky look, I mean, you'd probably choose like the Naked Smoky, or like something along the lines of that. It just depends on what you're looking for while you're there. And I just want to say that everyone is different when they come to choosing out their products to travel. Some people would rather choose one single eyeshadow one single pot of eyeshadow, or just to carry a cream eyeshadow, a powder eyeshadow that they can throw in the crease, or use bronzer. Some people would rather do that, or get face palettes to help them out. I would rather have, my blush, keep one of everything. I have all my lipsticks in my purse that I would ever want or need. So I mean, I really think that it just depends on what you want in a look to really decide what you want when you're, on vacation. So I hope that helps you guys out. I definitely think that since if I wasn't a YouTuber and I didn't try out products, that would definitely be the 3 things I would think about, besides the obvious, what kind of makeup looks am I digging at the time and moment. Those are the 3 big rules that I would definitely follow. So if you guys want to see a video on what I would follow when I'm buying a palette, besides just buying it, now that I'm a YouTuber, it's different. But if you guys want to know what the rules I would do to follow before I bought a palette or anything like that, then just let me know down below. I would love to do that for you guys. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.